with a COVID mask. Actually, that brings us to COVID. Everyone on earth who was afraid of COVID was a. And if your grandpa died of COVID, laugh my fucking ass off, bro. He fucking died from a common cold. Dude, he did not have the DNA to survive in this harsh world. There's way worse things out there than the sniffles. All my life, not one human being has ever helped me. There was one man who saved my life, but I only found out after I discovered that he was no man. But he's a man to us. Jesus is God. And they try and tell you, well, in this time, in this period of history, actually Buddha was more. Buddha was a fat chinky nigga. Nothing compared to Jesus. Let me tell you something about Jesus, dude. He wants nothing from you but for you to believe in goodness. And goodness pyramids up to the God. That's it. Imagine being given paradise, and Eve and Adam, just like us, wanted more. So God's wrath comes down to punish them and us. But then God sends his only begotten Son to take away death from our lives, and misery and hopelessness, and transcends death itself by conquering death, gives us faith, and allows us to cope with the material world that belongs to the devil. But does it really? The devil's a deception. Sure, this is his world where we suffer in this cage, but it's not his world. The devil owns nothing besides his own faggotry and homosexuality, that his pride turned away from the Creator. And how did that go for the devil? We already know. We already know the last chapter. We know how it's going to go for the devil and all the COVID children of the devil. Let me tell you something. Everything you've been told about Jesus is a lie. All the movies, TV shows, books, they're there to make Jesus look feminine and weak and not like the Father. It's the biggest psyop. Even real Christians, their relationship with Jesus is like, oh, he's a hippie, No. With righteous indignation, you must tell every liberal you meet, fuck you, to their face, whether it's your son's teacher, doesn't matter, bro. When you meet anything pushing society away from Jesus, that's when you have to say, fuck you. And that's what I'm here for. That's what my movement's about. And it's really sad that there's no influencer doing what I'm doing. And because I didn't want this responsibility on myself. Now I love it. Yeah, I'm used to it. I can't live without it now. And it's really about compromise. Like, how much have you compromised? Now, microphone's fine, right, guys? How much have you compromised in this liberal world? Did you guys, well, let's just call it how it is. For thousands of years, men have been 20 times more horny than women. But for the first time in history this year, women are closing the gap on cheating, and they're cheating on their partners as much as men, who are 20 times more likely to fail. If that's not end times to you, I don't know what is. We have all sacrificed virgin wives to live in this cope world. We have sacrificed everything. But you want to smile and say, I've got a nice PC setup and my life's great. Your life sucks because of this enlightenment faggotry that has spread through the West. And if you don't sound like me, I don't fuck with you. There's a lot of people out to get me saying I am a double agent. Who actually believes this? Get on a call, argue with me. First of all, I like that you're skeptical, because if you think I'm a good guy, that's idol worship and you're a homo. You're literally a homo if you think I'm the good guy. And I'll have good moments where I shine with the Holy Spirit, but I'm no good guy. What you gotta remember about evil is even Hillary Clinton, evil as fuck, she has moments where she wants to give to charity and everyone wants to please God. But every human snaps back into the devil's ways. So even if I was a good Christian for 40 years, don't trust me, because the 41st year, I could go right back. Something could happen. Never idol worship a human. Ever. People are like, Zherka, who do you look up to? Like influencers, watch this. I only watch highlight reels of when I sound like a true Christian. That's who I want to be. I watch myself. It's not idol worshiping myself, because I'm not watching the degenerate parts of my life. I'm only focusing on the good, and I pop amnesia pills and forget about my fucking sins. I forget about them and I focus on being the right dude. I am a warlord on a mission, and I'm so effective at turning the youth into Christians. By Christmas, I'll have a new updated, with my team, an updated list of how many more people we've converted. And I say we because you guys are the energy. Look at the chat move, you know? It's not just me. But I'm so glad I didn't listen to all those dumb pastors, priests, and fucking homos in my chat saying, Zherka, wear a suit and tie and get a wife and kids. Yeah, that'll go viral. No, it won't. Everyone will stop watching this fucking crusade. We need energy. We need you guys on this shit. What I'm doing is working. I'm in the belly of the beast. And if you notice something is like, I don't conform to any room I'm in. I don't become like the crowd. I stay Zherka. That's why I pop out. So when I'm around all this evil, I'm going to be the opposite of evil. I'm going to be good. But there'll be a point where my trajectory will be like millions or Christ. And that's where you guys got to check me. Because it's not that I ever let go of Christ. It's that a lot of people in my shoes would put Christ on the back burner. But if you watch my content, I'll do like 3 days of regular fun content and then back to this mode, just to get everyone in check. But I really hate how much people doubt me, that if I do 4 days of like party streams and shit like that, people doubt me and they go, wow, you know, I missed the old Zherka. It's been 4 days, bro. And yeah, it helps me stay sane. Because if I just did debates every day, believe me, I'm stubborn. So I've done that for months and killed my channel. But every comment section on the Zherka Live or whatever, those clips channels, were all saying Zherka fell off. And I didn't care, because I'm like, I'm spreading the word. But watching me spread the word to like 5,000 people is pathetic, when I used to spread it to 200,000 a post on YouTube. The only difference was there's whores around me on the 200,000 posts. But yeah, I just find it so rich that after decades of demoralizing Christians in the West, that now this is happening in Israel. Where it's like, now that they've subverted Christianity to 1%, made it weak, now it's about Muslims and Jews. Ain't nobody give a fuck about you guys. You guys are living in the goodness of the world Christians created. Let's call a spade a spade. Jews, Muslim, Buddhists, these are the sellouts, bro. Dude, if you meet a high-level Christian that's Filipino, he does not get casted aside by a white Catholic. They're literally on the same page. But if you look in, just go in high school, the darker skinned Muslims actually get treated worse than the more Saudi. You know what I mean? Like all these religions get cult like that. Christianity is like not about skin color, but it should be led by the people who held the cross closest to their heart, which is the white people. That it should be led by them right now, at least, until the other clans prove themselves. So shout out straight white men on earth. And another thing, why I focus so much on shitting on women is you have to see it as women are at the top. And it sounds ridiculous because they're not, and they're all losers and they're all broke. But that Jezebel, temptation, serpent, feminine spirit is what I'm talking about. The driving principle of and all these gay dudes running around changing legislature to cut our kids' penises off. All of that must be addressed before even Jays and everything. You have to make men first. And you gotta say, women should not be able to vote. Smile so they don't shoot you. And they gotta fuck off the workforce, okay? Focusing on suppressing women's rights is more important than JQing. Trust me when I say battling gynocentrism makes men of people. You don't want pussies to JQ, you want men to JQ. How do you make men into men? You have to sever their bond to their satanic spiritual mother. You have to do that. I'm not calling Action Man, like, stop. I don't even care if I have 100,000 viewers calling Action Man. That's not what I do, bro. When I'm doing views, I do that. I'm not doing views today. I'm doing my core audience and me. I'm doing soul nourishment for myself. I don't want to talk to my favorite meth head who always pushes me till I like prison slap him, and like it's like the weirdest relationship I've built with that guy, right? But I believe Aaron is I believe he's like a true entertainer. Like he's just funny, and I don't say that about many people, right? He's crying. I don't give a fuck at all, bro. I'll send him on a one-way flight to Gaza right now. I don't give a fuck when a grown man cries, ever. The only reason I gave a fuck was because I didn't want his enemies to have those clips making fun of him with snot coming down his nose. So I said, don't do it on stream. If you want to be a little fucking bitch, go in the bathroom. That's all I did, because I don't give a. I don't feel bad at all. If an adult man cries, I don't feel bad at all. Okay. I don't even remember why he was crying. I don't even want to think about it, right? Okay. Zherka, you kicked him. Yeah, because he fucking pushes his nipples against mine when I said it's gay. Don't do it. All right? And I'm a nice guy kicking. I kick him so I don't crack him, okay? By the way, a lot of you guys think because I'm fucking 3 days strung out doing sprained arm therapy with ketamine because I don't believe in downers and someone told me it's a good idea with these fucking bitches in my room, that I'll fight you the way I fought Prime. First of all, it's not a boxing match. It's very different. And second of all, that one guy who's convinced that I'm gonna like perform the same way on the street is, dude, you're gonna get cracked in the face. I've been stopped 10 times by dudes pressing me and then they pull back. They go, oh, I've got a problem with you, Zherka. And I go, do it. And they pussy out. Stop pressing me, bro. It's like some 8-year Thai boxing guy, Andrew Tate fan, trying to press me, but then he shook my hand. It was nice. I was like, what is this, bro? Like, wants clout, but doesn't want to film it. I don't even get it anymore. Or maybe wants me to be afraid of them. Yeah, okay. No, none of you people in public I will never be afraid of you guys. I'll either be thinking when you press me that I'll get deported. That's like my only fear. Or that you'll get me arrested and I can't do content for a couple of weeks and I'll lose views and shit. But really, none of you guys scare me. Like, even if you beat my ass, I'll find your address and fuck you up. I'll never let it go. So stop it. All right?